Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ella, and if you see my face for the first time, you're welcome to my space. In this channel we throw more light about pregnancy tips, motherhood, and postpartum, so you're welcome to the community. In today's video, I'm actually going to be sharing my experience with you with the epidural. This video is all about my experience with it. I feel like to share it because during when I was pregnant as a first-time mom, I was really searching for a lot of answers about the epidural. I really needed to see someone that would tell the truth about the side effects on how it actually went. No one. I actually didn't see anyone that spoke the truth about the side effect. They were all saying it was nice. I was in labor, I was in pain, and then I took the epidural and that was it. I never heard anyone that said, oh, the epidural did this to me, the epidural did that to me. So it was really heartbreaking because I went ahead and I took it and I learned the hard way. And now, before you even complete the name Epi, before you add the Dora, I'm already off, okay? I don't need it. I don't want it. So are you a first-time mom? You have no idea what's an epidural and you want to take it? Well, I guess you would want to think twice about it. And if you are not a first-time mom, you have been taking epidural before and you are an expert on it, it hasn't affected you in any way, then it's okay. That's fine. I mean, we're all different, right? So today I'm actually going to be sharing my experience with it. Before we go straight into this video, I would want us to do a research together on what is an epidural and the side effects, and then I will share with you my experience. Okay, so what is an epidural? From what I got on Google, it says that epidural administration is a method of medication administration in which a medicine is injected into the epidural space around the spinal cord. And these are the list of side effects they kept here. They said side effects epidural. Okay, low blood pressure, loss of bladder control, itchy skin, feeling sick, inadequate pain relief, headache, slow breathing, and temporary nerve damage. These are the side effects they listed there, but there are some few side effects that some ladies, or should I say women that had taken them, also spoke about in my pregnancy app, and that was how I get to learn about the epidurals. I saw other moms talking about it in my pregnancy app. Okay, some of them was talking about, should I use it, should I not use it, I want to use it, stuff like that. So I was kind of wondering, what are these lady or women talking about? I want to find out more. I want to know what it is after I'm pregnant. So maybe it's something I might like when I get to the hospital. So I found out that it actually helps you with the pain. Okay, so if you are in labor and the pain is just too much for you to take or to bear, you might just request for the epidural and then they'll give it to you, and boom, the pain is gone and you just give birth just like that, painless. If that's correct, you just give birth just like that, without any pain or anything. I mean, it's even the doctor that will be telling you when to push because you're actually feeling nothing, so they will tell you when to actually push. I don't know how they say it. I think they get to see your contraction from the monitor and then they tell you when to push. So they spoke about taking the epidural and how it can affect your baby in the womb and how it can affect them from, I don't know, breathing. They might have breathing problems or something, or probably taking some fluids. I don't know how true it is, but that was what they said. So, and that was also what prompted me into going and doing my own research, and after which I concluded that I wasn't going to take it because there was no way I would want to bring harm to my baby. As a first-time mom, I was really scared for my first child, so I thought, all right, so I don't want to take this because I don't want to do anything that will bring harm to my baby. At 41, 42 weeks, I was finally ready to have my baby and the pain was too much. I was willing to bear and just take it and keep taking it. The pain was too much, like too much. And my husband said, encouraging that we take the epidural so that I could rest and stop crying and just stop crying and rest a little. So I thought I could hold the pain a little till maybe it's time for me to push, but I couldn't, so I requested for the epidural. Okay, and I was really worried. I was really worried for my baby while I was in pain and in labor. I was really worried for my baby, and that was the only thing I was saying as at then, that I don't want to hurt my baby. I don't want this thing to affect her. I don't want her to take in any of the fluids into her mouth or her nose or anything. And the nurse and doctors kept assuring me that you need to take the epidural. The pain is too much for you. Don't worry, nothing's going to happen to the baby. So I went ahead and I took the epidural. Okay, so I took it and somehow it went well. It was fine. The moment I took the epidural, the pain subsided. Okay, so I stopped feeling anything. So I couldn't feel anything anymore. So I couldn't feel the pain anymore, and I was told to lie down while they monitor the baby. So after a while, my baby finally came out, and I thought that was it. That was the end of the epidural. So I was sitting down on my hospital bed or chair. I never knew that the epidural has already caused a damage to my spine, leading to my brain, resulting to me having, I don't know how to put it, a massive kind of headache. Like, it was wicked. It was bad. Like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Trust me. Is it a migraine? No, I don't think so. But the pain was, oh no, I don't know how to put it. But the pain was something else. It made me spend 5 days, stroke 6 days in the hospital. I really can't remember because it's almost 2 years now. So it all started 2 days after my baby, or no, a day after having my baby, yes. So I needed to sit down and carry my baby and change her nappy and, just take care of my baby, like, So I noticed that each time I stand to take care of my baby and my head is like this and I'm doing what I'm doing, I don't know, I start having some kind of pain. The pain from my head would be too much, and I will end up holding my head like this and just crying and crying because of the pain. So when it first started, the nurse said, oh, it's normal, it's just maybe a minor headache, and they gave me paracetamol, they gave me dafaran, they gave me some other medications to make it stop. They did it for, I think, 3 days. Each time I complained about the pain, they would give me a pill. Each time I complained about the pain, they would give me a pill. And then I realized it wasn't working. So I complained about it again, and the nurse came and gave me another pill, and I said, no, I'm not taking it anymore because it's not working. This medicine is so not working. So after that, she started asking me questions like, okay, how is the pain and where am I getting it from? And then I explained, and that was when she decided to hook me up with a doctor right while I was still in the hospital. And then she called the doctor and they had to get me checked. And that was when they found out that the epidural actually, I don't know how it did it, but they said the blood that was supposed to flow down my spine was what went up my head and went up my brain and was resulting to the kind of migraine or headache that I was having, and it was too much, and that they needed to correct the epidural or else it's gonna lead to something else. They needed to collect the epidural, take blood from any part of my body and put it back from where they took, I don't know, where they did whatever they did around my spine. So it was really hard, knowing very well that I was away from my newborn and she was crying. I couldn't carry her because when I would carry her and try to nurse and my head is like this, oh gosh, it just comes and the pain just becomes too unbearable for me. And then they said they needed to fix it, right? So they had to correct the epidural. The pain is something I just don't know how to explain to you, but trust me, it was killing, all right? So they took me back to the theater and they took blood. I can't even remember from where they took it, but I think it was from my arm or so. I can't even remember from where, but then they took blood from somewhere. I think it was from here or here. I can't even remember. And then they asked me to position like this, and they needed to correct it. So I don't know how they did it, but somehow while they were doing that, I wasn't feeling too nice about it. But after that, they asked me to lay still, like I should lay flat in a particular position where I wouldn't be able to turn left or turn right, but just remain in one particular position so that the correction they did will go well without any mistake. The blood flow they're trying to correct, all the blood will go to the right places and this and that. It's just so hard to explain, but that is a day in my life that I would never forget. And that is a day in my life that keeps reminding me that whenever you hear of the name epidural, just run as fast as you can. All right, so after that, lying down straight and waiting for the whole, because it said 8 hours, I need to lie down for 8 hours. So lying down for 8 hours and waiting for the nurse to just come over and said, okay, it's 8 hours now, let me take this off, let me take that off, and let's check if you still have the pain. And I ended up spending, I think, 6 days in the hospital because of the epidural. They needed to correct it, they needed to make sure I was fine, and it was too much. And guess what? Up till now, I still have pains in my spine. Ever since I took the epidural, from when I gave birth to now, I still have some issues with my back, or should I say my spine. Like I can't, like I've been sitting here for quite a while, so I'm already having some pains around my back, and I can't bend down to change my toddler, or I don't know, just I stay like this because it's gonna make me have some pains around my spine and my waist. And then when I used to breastfeed as well, if I sit down like this and breastfeed, I would also have some pain. So it's just somehow to explain though, but up to now I'm still having this pain, and it's somehow the only thing I would say I'm no longer having since they did the correction was the migraine I was having around my head, the headache. I mean, it's gone, it's totally gone, yes, but my spine and my waist is no longer the same. I can't stay put like this for that. I can't stay like this for too long. I can't sit for too long. I can't sit down and breastfeed like this for too long. There are some things I just can't do for too long, and I can't stand or go around for too long because all of that pain goes to my spine and my waist, and it's painful, and now it has stuck with me, and I can't do anything about it. So that is just it. I said let me come here and share my experience with you with the epidural, because I didn't actually see anyone that spoke the truth about what it actually do. How did you take it? What did it do to you? Like, did it hurt? What was the side effect? Everyone always comes out and say, oh, it was nice, I didn't feel any pain. Well, yes, I did use it. I didn't feel any pain, but after that it gave me some complications, and up to now I'm still having those pains. So it's more like a lifetime thing now, so I can't do anything about it. But the only thing I can do is to avoid the epidural as possibly as I can. Like, I don't want it anymore, no matter how painful the labor is. Okay, no matter how painful the labor is, I would rather just go ahead with the pain than take something that, I don't know, takes something that would give me a lifetime damage. So that is my personal experience with the epidural, and if you're planning to take it, you would want to think twice about it. I mean, my personal experience with you about the epidural is not to advise you about taking it or not taking it. If you feel like you want to take it, then you should go ahead. There is a chance that it's also going to work for you. I mean, there's a million of women out there that has actually used this successfully, and they are still using it and still kept using it, and nothing happened. And there are some that they used it and it really hurts them and give them an everlasting mark, and they just don't want to use it anymore. And I think I'm in that category as well. So thank you for watching. This is where I'm gonna hold it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. I'll see you next Monday.